Okay, so we're going to watch Maggie's run on Tres Leche in the juvenile. So let's watch her come down this alley. Look at how her legs are beneath her where she can communicate. So she's got a her pelvis is right over her feet, like about the center of her feet. She's got a nice bend to her legs so that she can use her legs as a spring. And you can see her head is just dialed right in to where she needs to go. Now let's watch her leg here. This mare makes a really, really powerful move. We all know this is a badass run, so you've really got to be pretty freaking sticky, and we know Maggie is. Look at where her leg is underneath her body. She's starting to kind of roll through the pelvis and get that drive going. There's a difference in having your butt in the back of the saddle as it's being pulled back there as the horse moves forward and having your butt in the saddle where you're actually driving. Look at the angle of Maggie's body here. Her shoulders are over about the heel or slightly um, over the stirrup. That is the exact same stance a person would take if they were standing on the ground. And like I said, if you have a position in your riding position where you could stand up if the horse disappeared under you, you're strong. If you would literally fall on your ass or fall on your face, you're weak. So here you can see her leg as the horse moves, she's going to do a little push with her leg. And because her legs are underneath her, she has that strength. So she's kind of driving this mare up into the turn. Her hand is still, it's pulsing with the horse as it turns. So in other words, as she's going to touch the rein, it's going to indicate to the front inside leg, when you leave the ground, you better come around. So here's Maggie's body position and body position. She's going to get strong right here, but not stiff strong. I mean, like malleably strong. Her legs are down underneath her shoulders so that when she makes the move to almost leap forward with this horse as she powers out of the barrel, Maggie's not going to have her butt in the saddle getting thrown back. Maggie's going to have her butt in the saddle with a strong leg beneath her to drive. Look at this drive. Look at that drive. You see Maggie go with her. Yes, Maggie's butt is at the back of the saddle, similar to where yours is when you're riding in that BTR. The difference is Maggie's legs are strong and able to maintain her balance as her butt is in the back of the saddle so that she can, in this move, watch this, lift. She leaps with the horse. She's going with this horse. She's not being dragged across the pen by the horse. As she gets in here, her hands really, really forward. She's letting this baby find her spot. Maggie's legs are, again, going to aid in the balance of this turn. Her hand is on that horse's neck, letting the horse work. Maggie's already trained the horse. By golly, she doesn't have to keep doing it right here. Now this is, we're in a hackamore, so Maggie's going to go ahead and do a little, hey, don't forget, come here. Look at Maggie's legs underneath her shoulder. Maggie's back is not weak. Her butt isn't stuck to the back. Maggie's going to use her body to kind of do this, well, bam move to bring those horses' shoulders to support that move, and the horse makes a turn. Now Maggie's going to leap forward. Her outside foot is forward, and that's kind of where we go sometimes. But her inside leg, if you look underneath that horse, you can see Maggie's inside leg, and it is using the stirrups to push herself forward and leap forward and be moving like a racehorse jockey to this third. You can see her shoulder is nice and straight and square over her hips, but her hand is forward. She doesn't have to lean in. She's right up and down with this horse. Look at her legs. They're right underneath her, which allows this horse to have the freedom to make this turn. Look at Maggie kind of stand up there. She knows she needs to stand right here. You know, this isn't the sit down, pull to your pocket spot. This baby's turning. She's bouncing off that freaking Gastroplex Classic Equine wall. It's a 3-year-old. She's scared to death. And Maggie is playing that ball where it lies. She knows she needs to be kind of standing up, maintaining her balance, being ready for any 3-year-old moment, while at the same time not putting any undue pressure on this horse's body so that she can take care of herself. There's Maggie. She does that that quick move on the back to really aid in that horse's like, hey, we're turning. And then Maggie puts that hand forward. She leaps forward with her legs, and then she starts to move them to encourage this horse to fly. Maggie's not a hard kicker on this baby. She's just bringing those legs in. And then she's going to give her a little poppy poo with the whip. There we go. And the result is... Holy shit. Yeah, the Hackamore worked, y'all. The Hackamore was a good idea. So again, let's just watch this run.
Marcy, now clear to work at draw level 235, Maggie Carter and Tracy. Let's shoot.
See her bounce forward, her legs are underneath her, supporting her. She does that quick move on the back. It's working. Come on, Maggie.
Marcy Lavery's Tracy Fletchy and Maggie Carter teaming up with a
holy shit. Yeah, come on, Maggie.
Marcy Lavery's Tracy Fletchy and Maggie Carter teaming up with a
holy shit. Yeah, the Hackamore worked. When the run is over, watch Maggie's legs. She uses her oh shit. Well, damn, I'll never find that video game. Well, anyway, go back, watch it, and you can see when it's time to whoa, Maggie's not going to stiffen her legs, throw them forward, push herself to the back of the kennel. Let's look at this video of Pup Pup while we're talking. Maggie's going to... twerk it. It's making too much noise. Maggie's going to put her legs and still use them as a spring. She's going to kind of like bring herself back, but she's using the legs as a spring. She doesn't want to get stiff, and she's intermittently like kind of putting a little pressure on the face, and hey, 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 and that's how we stop. But Maggie's legs in this video are an excellent example. If Maggie were in a saddle that pulled her stirrups forward, she would be incapable of making those decisions to use her legs as a support. So you've got to find a good piece of equipment that allows you to use your body to your advantage.